Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, of all the knives that I've shown on my channel and stuff, this one, when it's just sitting on the table, seems to get the most comments and the most response. And so, even though I've done a video on it, I'll put a link in the description. And also, I wanted to mention something about ad blockers. With YouTube running so many ads, a lot of people have switched to something called ad blockers, which is basically it filters out the ads for you and runs the thing. Now there might, the video. Now there might be this or that, that it won't work on, but for the most part it works pretty well. Now, for myself, I don't care what you run, but I just wanted to tell you one of the things that happens when you run an ad blocker is it won't show cards. Like YouTube's got this card. Mine, the ad blocker I run, doesn't show cards. So it won't show a card. If you put up there like the little card, it'll say subscribe to this or look at this video or whatever. If you click on that, it'll link you to that one. Well, if you run an ad blocker, you won't see that. And if I put something up there, it's nothing super special. I'm just telling you that, that won't happen. Also on live chats on mine, it won't show you the live chat. It considers it a pop-up, like an ad, and it's trying to block it. Anywho, having said that and stuff, I'm glad that a lot of you are starting to, caught and figured out what's going on. But there's a giveaway that I'm doing, and this is not the video to enter for the giveaway. You have to kind of figure it out. There's a little odd and weird stuff going on with it, but a few of you had, and it's going to be exciting. I can tell you it's going to be an exciting giveaway. But let's get back to this thing. This knife is special in many ways, because the main thing that makes it special is it was given to me by a subscriber. And it was given to me by not just any subscriber. All my subscribers are special and everything, but this subscriber is somebody that had followed me from the Locksport channel over to this channel, and not only subscribed and watched, but just sent this knife to me. Not just this one, but other ones. But I mean, that's how this knife got here. And not just like, plop, here's his knife. The package and everything, So this is one of those that they do in kind of like the select style, but it's huge. I think this is like a pack of wood type of laminate, pressed wood type of cover on it. But it's a functional, huge trapper. Like you hear trapper, sow belly trapper, jumbo trapper. This is way beyond jumbo trapper. This is like, and sometimes when you find a novelty knife, this is not what I would consider a novelty knife, but when you find a novelty knife, they're huge, but they're made out of poor materials. The cover might just be a tin covering on it, and it's not designed to stand up to anything. It's not really it's more meant as a novelty. This one is a 25th anniversary one. It's got a solid lockup in it, and it's not just a novelty knife. I opened up my big box of, $100 box of knives with this thing, so it serves multiple purposes. And because it's the 25th anniversary one, it's got that one-of-a-kind shield there. And from the ones I've seen available and looking at them and everything, I think they only did 1,000. If they kept the numbers the same, maybe 999, because you can't get too much further unless you shrink it down. Now, having said that, it's a Chinese factory, and if it gets really popular, they could pop them right back out, even though, like this is... we never said it was one of these of 1,000. Only William said that. But each one is like individually numbered. And they were, quite available. And people were having a hard time selling them because really this thing's heavy. If I didn't weigh it in the other one, it's like 1.5 pounds or so. It's a lot of knife. You know, you've got a spay blade. It's also Rough Rider. This is with the Y, so it's kind of like they're going back. Because from what I've heard from Tobias, Tobias has got a huge collection of Rough Riders, and he was collecting them when they first came out. He was getting them. So my collecting has only been recently, within the last couple of years or so, and so is my research on it. So you can go to Tobias for a lot of that information. But originally, they started out Rough Rider with a Y. And I guess people were making fun of him or something, you know, like, hey, it's spelled with an I, you idiot. You know, so they switched it over to Rough Rider with an I, and then only recently they go back to their roots. So this is kind of like a salute to their roots, you know. They're proud of it. Hey, we spelled it with a Y, and if you don't like it, eat it. But it's got a very nice, consistent file work. You find some that, you know, the file work is kind of uneven, but this is fairly, consistent. Nice looking file work. They didn't put it up here, like on that Christmas canoe. They didn't put it up on the top. I think I'm carrying the Christmas canoe in my pocket. And see how they did the Trump jimping on this? Now this is smooth. It's not going to hurt you. It looks nice. It works on this one. But I was saying, if they would have done, see how this one is kind of more uneven. Maybe the gap is different, but see, they don't exactly match up. Like this is a geometric pattern, you know, with the center spacing. This one doesn't have the center spacing, but even if it did, these are smaller than that. Anyway, there's differences, is what I'm trying to say. Now, originally, like I said, these were $30 or so. But now, when I do see them available, it's usually $39 and plus shipping, if you can find them. There's not too many places that sell them. Blade Matrix didn't have any of these that I could see. But this is like one of those gifts that just hits right on the spot, because it's not only something that's great, even if you weren't looking for it. This was one of the ones I was seriously considering getting. It was just on the list of, like, one of these days, man, I'm just going to set up aside some money and just get that huge thing, even though I know it's not going to be practical. In a way, it is practical, because it's always sitting here. Sometimes I put it in a jar, and when I put it down here just to look at it and mess with it, like I said, comments come out, God, what is that huge thing? And you forget you've done a video on it, and you don't mention it because you think, well, I've already done a video on it. People know about it. But, you know, a lot of people subscribe that are new don't go back and look at your older videos. They only look at the most recent content, and they may not even know that you've done a video on that. So I'm going to put a card up here and a link to the video I did on that one, because I think I go into more detail than this. I just wanted to go over, you know, why it's so special to me. Not just because it's huge, you know, it's just because that's one of the things that makes this hobby and other hobbies so special, is the people that you meet. And then it's not just because, you know, only people are special to me that send me things or anything like that. It's not like that. It's just that when somebody sends you a knife, you know, and you're into the knife hobby, and it's not only just a knife, it's like one you've really been wanting, you know. So, there you go. That's the little story behind this one. And this is just to remind you, that those of you that don't know, that the giveaway is going on for my channel. And you've got a week, you know, to figure it out. And once you do, good luck for everyone that wants to be in it. For those that don't, good luck anyway, even if not on this one. Maybe the next contest you enter in. There's only going to be 2 winners, so it's like one of the funny things I saw on Frankie and Bird's videos when I was watching them a long while ago was they were doing a contest. And Frankie and Bird, you know, they have that nice banter back and forth between each other. And Bird said to Frankie, what do you want to tell him, Frankie? And she said, most of you are going to be losers. You know, she said, it's just a fact. It was funny. Cracked me up. Because really, you've got better odds than a large, you know, drawing and everything. But really, it's just the way it is with random stuff and drawings and everything. It boils down to basically odds, you know. Even if it's only like 6 people, if you roll a dice, 5 of them are going to be losers. And I don't mean that in a bad part. And what I wanted to say about that is, even though, you know, you might miss out or not win on this particular giveaway, try to have fun with it. You know, if there for a little while, you have the chance of, you know, getting whatever knife that you're hoping that you're going to win and stuff, or whatever package. And for a moment, everybody's a winner, you know. And in my mind, everybody is a winner. I wish I could do more of these, and I wish I could give everybody a knife. Because in the end, when you die, as good of a knife as you got or whatever, you're not going to be able to take it with you. You might be able to get it buried with you in the coffin till some grave digger digs it up, but the only thing that's going to last from you is memories, you know. So enjoy what you've got while you can, and enjoy the giveaway, and enjoy your friends, you know. I mean, that's one of the most valuable things you can get, is friendship, and there's no money value you can put on it. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day.